Installing laminate flooring is a DIYer's dream. It is cheap, it's easy to use, you can cover huge spaces in no time at all, and there's no back-breaking work like there is in other floor coverings.
And on top of that, it comes in a great range of styles and colours to complement any existing design you've already got in your room to give it that finishing touch.
The tools you'll need are a broom, a vacuum cleaner, and a utility knife.
And for the materials, you'll need floor underlay and laminate floorboards.
Now, first step is to prepare your surface area. You need to make sure it's clean, dry and clear of any lumps and bumps.
Underlay, not the one Speedy Gonzalez says before he's going to go for a run, but the layer that goes between your existing floor surface and your laminate flooring.
Now, it acts as the insulator and also absorbs shock. And the great thing about this one here, it's also a sound insulator.
And most importantly, it's a moisture barrier. Roll out a length of underlay to the length of your room, then use your utility knife and cut it to size.
Now repeat this process until the whole room has been underlaid, making sure that each length is butted up together so they're not overlapping.
Laminate flooring is generally a tongue and groove system, and that's great because it usually means no glue and no screws to anchor it. But it does mean you have to lay it the right way around. And that means making sure the tongue faces you. Good idea to start the left-hand corner of the room.
And when you do lay it, make sure you lay it one roll at a time. That means the full length of the room.
Lay out your first row, allowing around a 5mm gap between your flooring and the wall for expansion and contraction. Now, chances are you're going to need a cut to make that first row fit. So the best way to do that is to take your join end of your cut piece, flip your board over upside down, put the join in against your wall and mark at the join. Then cut along your mark with a drop saw. Make sure you cut the reverse side of your board.
Now don't throw your offcut away, it'll actually be your starting board for your next row.
And the reason we do this is to make sure that we have a staggered start at each row, kind of like a brick wall. That way we don't have one big long join running all the way through the floor. Putting the rows together is easy. Just line up the lip with the groove and then let the weight of the board lock them together.
Wow, have a look at that. Pretty impressive.
I love this stuff. In no time at all, we've got a brand new floor ready for disco dancing.
Now come on, let's get our dirty boots off it.